Joel. And that lovely engineer is talking about it. He said, you know what? I have the most advanced hull. It's carbon fiber. It's built and it's great. He said, well, how do you know if it has a problem? He said, oh, I have this detection system right here. What do you need in the fluid? Okay. Well, catastrophic implosion kills you in less than 0.0001 seconds. So, like, you get an hour minutes, you get 30 minutes, you get like a minute, now it's like about, actually, it comes off of the hull pump. Oh, so you'd be dead before you even hear it. Got a good system, right? Wasn't a very good engineer. You're engineers in society. So you build these things, always keep in the back of your mind, and if you don't think there's enough in this, and there's not a work stream accounting for it, vote no until there is. This is an opportunity to ask, what are the detection systems to know this is wrong? There's a problem now. Okay? So while the administrator brings back to that, I'm hard on that example, but I don't feel comfortable unless I know there's some legal entity that's gonna have to be accountable in some way to answer the community for the funds wasted or not. It's a very important thing, because this is your money. If you mine data and you transact it, 20% tax is going and the foundation and others for that. The treasury didn't just come from nowhere. It got billed as a consequence of economic activity. It's the people's money. It should never be wasted. It should never be stolen. So we have to ask ourselves, do we feel that there's an appropriate control mechanism in place, either here or there or somewhere, where that's okay? And if it's not, then we'll know until you get comfortable on behalf of the people that elected you for such a thing. Okay? People need to be reasonable and understand their separation of powers and different layers and different things. And it's true for all our employees. The management process we follow is we've already had these conversations. This is not the first time you've seen this. This is not the first time you've thought about this. All of you have invested an enormous amount of time. So the foot that you have in the present is not on mud, it's on granite, it's on a very thick ground. You probably already have strong opinions, you probably have already thought about concerns. So as we close out the week, I encourage the other foot, the foot that's looking towards the future, to find that equal solid ground. And if you don't know, this is why it's so good for all of us to be in person. Talk to people. These are your neighbors, your colleagues, these are people who care just as much as you, and have those types of conversations, especially the people that are voting no. What is keeping you up on that? And maybe you have an answer, maybe they have an answer, and that's how this process continues. And we look differently. And surprisingly so, we've already made enormous progress if you think about it. Every step away, every temperature check, every committee meeting, every single time we've had a workshop, we have changed something, we've grown a little bit, and the language gets a little bit better. Another component of governance and leadership is understanding that people will always have different perspectives. The equity example is a real-life example of that. You're not a native English speaker, words seem the same. But if you look at certain societies and cultures, especially societies and cultures that tend to use language in a very particular way, they're saying things in a very particular way to accept the illicit philosophy. Why should somebody who wasn't born in that culture natively understand that? Why would they? Is it fair to imprint that ideology and say, well, they should know this, they should know that? You know, people who grew up in the Soviet Union have many friends who came from the former Soviet Union. You could never criticize the government. It's the surest way to get yourself killed. So they developed a hidden vocabulary for telling people actually what's happening. And so if you were from Eastern Europe or from Russia, you actually, if you're older, know this vocabulary. So it's like a way of criticizing the government without criticizing the government. That's socially acceptable. You tell it to an American, it just goes way over your head. You're like, okay. You don't pick up the nuance. You tell it to an old Russian, he's like, oh, shit, what was wrong with that? Oh, my God. Right? So context matters. And if we don't have the context before immediately reacting and pouncing on people, it's probably good to have a conversation. I was just talking to Einstein about that earlier today, and he pointed that out very rightfully so. It's super important to take time if somebody's having a very passionate reaction to something like the word equity. Try to understand where they are coming from and why they're so concerned about it. And then usually what ends up happening, if you have an open conversation like we did, you achieve the same goal, which was fair and impartial. In this case, literally, we just took the definition, took the words out of the definition, put it in the Constitution. Great fix, guys, smart. But everybody's happy. There's no winners and losers, right? It's win-win. That's what listening, that's what cooperation, that's what discussion gets people at the end of the day. We have to prove to the world we have a right to lead. And we can't do that unless we lead ourselves. And this is our first major governance challenge as an ecosystem. People who've never met each other before or knew each other from a distance come together to Argentina and to Nairobi to have a discussion about the future of a $40 billion ecosystem that has the potential to be a $1 trillion ecosystem and has already changed the lives of millions and is moving forward to change the lives of billions. You are the gatekeepers for the next step of the evolution. The collaboration models here are a work stream unto themselves. How you meet, talk to each other, what you do and what you don't do is how we will evolve and grow the government. That's a thread that should never be lost because it's going to happen again. We will have another update to the Constitution. And so a retrospective is not only important, it's vital for this process. And it's important that you stay in contact with each other. These are permanent friends you're going to have for the rest of your lives. These are people that you will know 10 years from now or 20 years from now. You're going to talk to these people on a regular basis and get to know them. So I encourage you to maintain those relationships and contacts. I encourage you to spend some time with them and make sure that you have each other's phone numbers, make sure you're in the same Discord, make sure you're in whatever messaging apps you use those. And in the process of using those, you can then have conversations about what are the next steps, where are we at, where are we at. You do a temperature check every single day, and I will keep you in the news about it. And that's how you get greatness. That's where Bitcoin came from. I was there in the very early days. It's not about the money. You know that meme of the guy in the gold chainmail, so I'm in it for the technology. We actually were in it for technology because Bitcoin wasn't worth anything. It was like $1 or less. It went up to $30 and we said, oh my God, this is so insane. It's at $30. Can you believe it? And they collapsed the floor and everybody's like, oh, that was fun. Let's all go home. What kept Bitcoin alive is that people literally did that. They kept talking to each other, they kept in contact with each other. I can't tell you how many numbers I have on my phone that are 14 years old and now belong to billionaires. All of them in the Bitcoin space. It's like, did some space stuff recently, I had to talk to Jed McHale. It turns out he owned the company that I was talking to. I said, Jed, what's your company? He said, yeah, I just called him. Glad his number. I remember him as the guy who started about Gox before he sold it to Mark, and Mark fucked it up. That was my recollection. Yeah, had some fights with the XRP community. Yeah, that's the Jed I know. Not the guy building. There's going to be a Jed in this room, right? You guys are the future. You're the entrepreneurs. You're going to build apps. You're going to do great things. At least one of you is going to break through and do something really significant that will change probably a nation. Maybe there might be a president one day. I guarantee it, because we have the appetite for that. So that's why it's important you stay in contact, because you need those contacts for yourself and others. And in the process of doing that, keep working, keep pushing forward. We have a lot more to do. Whether it's a yes vote or no vote, we will continue pushing. We eventually will get to yes, one way or the other. And when we do that, that is a milestone, a checkpoint. The work streams will continue, the process will continue, and eventually we will get to a much better government than the one that we have here today. But I hope this gives you some lessons and gives you some wisdom about how to think about it. I'm not going anywhere, I just have a different role, and I'm trying very hard to recuse myself as much as possible. Closing, I've said this on Facebook, and I've said this on Reddit, Twitter, and other places. I mentioned that after the new government turns on, we put out what will not have an official function. We're currently in our Constitution Committee member. We're not going to be running for the Constitution Committee, and we will not be participating in the leader. So I'm accusing myself of the on-chain government. I could easily stay in, but I chose to stay out because we need to create space for fresh blood in the leader. You've all heard from me for a decade. You know how to reach me. You see my AMA, you see Twitter. But what about all of you? How do people reach you? How do people get your profiles? How do people get your ideas? And if it's just my ideas, no matter how good they are, they're flawed in that they miss things. How many things have I missed that you wish I didn't? How many fights have I started that you wish I didn't start?
A lot.
And you know what? This room is much better able to run things than a guy like me, because you know you're going to catch each other. And the aggregation of you is going to have a lot more wisdom and systematic consideration. And you've already proven that by the fact that we were this close to a ratified document. And within 48 hours, it was better than 50% chance that we would have that after 2 years of discussion. There's something so controversial. The Bitcoin ecosystem, as big, magical, and incredible it is, has never been able to come together with a single code of ethics, a single unifying document with integrity. There's hundreds of millions of them that are worth $2 trillion. Nation states are thinking about buying it as a sovereign asset, but they don't have a constitution. It's implied. If you tried to do this in Bitcoin, it would fail. And guess what? We're 48 hours away from having potentially a document that will get ratified or be succeeded at a scale of millions of people in over 100 countries for those people. That is an achievement of a lifetime. If this is the only thing you ever did in your life, it's pretty fucking special. So give your all to yourselves and count it back. This industry is watching, as I've said before, and they're watching this process. There's so much skepticism. People say it can't be done. They say it's just not possible to bring a decentralized ecosystem together without a king or leader or dictator who's force upon people of governance, especially without the power of a barrel of gun. You did it in a way that no one has ever done it before, and you have converged to it. So that gives me hope, and that gives me absolute belief that the future is not only going to be better than the past, but it will be decentralized. So thank you for realizing the dream that I laid on the table in my TED Talk in 2014. And I talked about all the magical things that blockchain can do. Not only have you proven it can do it, you've proven to the entire world that it can do it. And the next part means that we actually get a chance to change the rest of the world. So thank you all.
Thank you, Charles, so much for it. Thank you for the support of this process. Again, this is a process. This is not the end. This is the beginning. We have moved to the point where we will be opening the vote on the Constitution. Mercy in Nairobi. Are you also prepared to open the vote?
Yes, we are ready to open the vote.
Thank you, Mercy. My final words on this subject, as your chair, are that we have worked, we've listened to each other's voices, we've ensured that we were all heard. I came here with three principles in mind. The first, no one should be 100% happy. The second, governance matters. It's important. And what we're doing, the work here, is important. It has to be done. And the third, and I'm sad to say someone not failed, is make governance boring. Because this was not a boring process. So thank you all for your time and attention. And at this point, what we are doing, we are voting. Is the Constitution sufficient to move forward to the on-chain process? And I'm going to hand it over to her.
So just briefly here, I'll run through the steps that we're going to take. The first being that you will connect your wallets, okay? Now, because the document is still uploading, right, we're going to take our time to make sure that the wallets are all connected. If there are any issues, we will troubleshoot those to make sure that is set. After that is set and we've confirmed that everybody's been able to connect your wallets, we'll open the voting period. Okay? At that point, we'll put 3 minutes up for folks to register their vote. Okay? Once we have confirmed that folks have been able to register their vote, we'll then move into live voting declarations. So I will actually, based on seat order, so folks have questions about seat order, I will actually walk through and ask the delegates from each country to stand up and let us know what your vote is. So you have that verbal opportunity to do that. At that point, if there are any discrepancies with what's been registered digitally and what has been said verbally, we'll make sure that that is set, and then we will officially close the vote. Okay? At that point, then voting results will be displayed. Okay? Any clarifications there about that process? Okay. We're going to start with connecting wallets. So, Thomas.
Harassing you in the last 2 weeks. So yeah, go ahead and connect your wallets. If there are any problems, then Justin from our team will get help you.
Yes, can we thank the Clarity team for their fantastic work on this tool, and D Quadrant for the testing of this tool as well. So please connect your wallets. Yeah, the link should be going up. Okay, hold on one moment, they're getting that up. It's also in the Telegram channel.
Yeah, it's poll.cardanoconvention.com. No, it's not the one that's on the chat. I mean, it should go to the same place. Yeah, it's the second one, so that's poll.cardanoconvention.com.
So, okay, this is where we have a little bit of time to make sure everything's connected. Yes, could this also get posted to Convention Logistics as well, that link? Is the slide hitting? Perfect, there we go. quick show of hands here, the folks who have been able to connect. Yes. Wow. I'm so proud of you. Okay. I saw at least a couple folks who haven't been able to connect yet, so we'll get another minute or so, just to tell you. Folks in Nairobi could also get a show of hands as to who has been able to connect. Thank you. A couple folks still in here. And Mercy, just to check in based on what I'm seeing, anybody who's not been able to connect to Nairobi?
I think we are all good with the exception of one, so we're waiting.
Sounds good. Same here in Buenos Aires. Folks here in Buenos Aires, could you raise your hand if you still haven't been able to connect so we can make sure you get the help you need? So it's like 2 folks. Folks who needed some, you're good? Okay. One more? Loading. Over in Nairobi, are we all connected? The last individual that needed to be connected.
We will give confirmation shortly. Can you give us a few minutes?
Absolutely, absolutely. And AV team, once we get to declarations, can we make sure Nairobi is on the big screen? Once we get to declarations. Nairobi, just a friendly check-in to see if any progress on that end in terms of getting the remaining folks connected.
Yes, we are ready.
Okay. Okay. And I will reconfirm in here, we are all connected in Buenos Aires. Fantastic. One moment here as we're moving into the next stage.
ready.
We're just gonna get it up on screen so you can see it.
You went too smoothly. I thought it would take a lot longer. She actually didn't say that, should I? Yeah.
So Lloyd and Mercy, I'd like to turn it over to you for the next declaration.
We, the Saris, would like to declare the voting period open. Mercy.
I would like to declare the voting period open over here in Nairobi.
Thank you, Mercy. The voting period is open.
AV team, can you please put 3 minutes up? Delegates, please register your votes. Just about 1 minute left for any remaining votes.
Okay, 2 minutes. ABT is for 2 more minutes on the time. Absolutely, accommodate a few extra minutes.
Okay, so it's all.
Hello? So the line breaks are intentionally at about 80 characters, and the point of that is so that when it's on a smaller screen, looking at it as a .txt file, it's a bit more legible. So we have followed that convention in the file.
Eliminate vote if the person who is chosen not to vote doesn't get, if there's a question that can be answered, or a concern that can be addressed.
I'm kind of strange. What do you want to call it? Just, yeah.
If there's a concern that can be addressed.
You want that steak? Steak? Okay.
Thank you all for your patience and hope to give the time.
important moment. Mercy, is it okay, you came for us to close the vote?
We're not going to close the vote yet. We're going to do our actual roll call. Yeah, we're not closing the vote yet. I want to make sure everything matches that.
So roll call time. So
Yes.
I'll decide these characters to be on a roll call. Thank you.
Lots of steps. See this? So again, what I will do in terms of this roll call is I will briefly call out your country. You then will have the opportunity to stand up briefly, and I will ask you how you voted. Okay, that's when you will verbally speak that out, and we will move on. We won't be having any speeches. Keep them moving forward. Okay? So I will be starting out with the delegate from South Africa, who is over joining us in Nairobi. Our delegate from South Africa, how do you vote?
I'm Kelly from South Africa. I vote yes.
Thank you, South Africa. I would ask that you hold your applause as we go. Congo, I would like to call out the delegate from Congo. How do you vote?
Great. I voted yes.
Thank you, Congo. Our delegate from Tanzania, how do you vote?
Hello everyone. This is Hoskinson from Tanzania. I voted yes.
Our delegate from Ethiopia, how do you vote?
Hello, my name is Emilio and I voted yes.
Our delegate from Mauritius, how do you vote?
I'm Shanina, it's a yes.
Our delegate from Nigeria, how do you vote?
Yeah, I'm Ubio and I voted yes.
Our delegate from Accra, Ghana, how do you vote?
Yeah, I'm here also for this historic event. I voted yes.
Our delegate from Tamale, Ghana, how do you vote?
Yeah, my name is Mohammed Mustafa Yaqub with Tamale, Ghana. Please do the correct draft and say yes, thank you.
Our delegate from Cameroon, how do you vote?
My name is Maureen and I voted yes.
Our delegate from Liberia, how do you vote?
Liberia is actually in BA,
Yes.
so get them there too.
You make sure the mic is on here, the mic is ready to pass. Our delegate from Liberia, how do you vote?
Today from Liberia, I voted yes.
Do we need this mic on? Yeah, I'm going to ask that one more time because I want that recorded. Is that mic on?
Hello? Yes.
Back to Nairobi, our delegate from Burkina Faso. How do you vote?
My name is Laurenti and I voted yes.
Back here in Buenos Aires, our delegate from Osaka, Japan. How do you vote?
Hello, my name is Taichi from Osaka, Japan. I voted yes.
Our delegate from Tokyo, Japan. How do you vote?
I'm Christiane and I voted yes.
Back over to Nairobi, our delegate from Sri Lanka. How do you vote?
Hi everybody, my name is Colin McCarthy and I voted yes.
Back here to Buenos Aires, our delegate from the UAE. How do you vote?
I'm Rovari and
delegate from South Korea, how do you vote?
Gentleman from South Korea, I voted yes.
Back to Nairobi, our delegate from India, how do you vote?
Hello everybody, I'm Sri Charan. I voted yes.
Back here in Buenos Aires, our delegate from Mongolia, how do you vote?
Hey everyone, my name is Timono. I voted yes!
Back to Nairobi, our delegate from Singapore, how do you vote?
Hello everyone, my name is
Singapore, I believe is in
Yeah. Thank you.
Next person. I voted no.
Our delegate from Sydney, Australia, how do you vote?
G'day everyone, I voted yes.
Our delegate from Perth, Australia, how do you vote?
My name is Nathan Bartel from Perth, Western Australia, and I voted yes.
Our delegate from New Zealand, how do you vote?
I'm Inji Martini and I voted yes.
New Zealand. Back to Nairobi, our delegate from the Philippines, how do you vote?
Hello, Nathan from the Philippines. Reluctantly, I voted yes.
Also in Nairobi, our delegate from Vietnam, how do you vote?
I'm kind of representative for more than 100 people in Vietnam and I vote yes.
Back here in Buenos Aires, our delegate from Taiwan, how do you vote?
Mike Herrero, on behalf of Taipei, Taiwan, Jimmy Bear, we all vote yes.
Back to Nairobi, our delegate from Indonesia, how do you vote?
My name is Nandi and I voted yes.
Thank you, Indonesia. Back here in Buenos Aires, our delegate from France, how do you vote?
My name is Nori Sigaya. I represent the Geneva Convention, and I think it's good enough for now, safe enough to try, so yes.
Our delegate from Portugal, how do you vote?
Lucas from Portugal, I voted yes.
Thank you, Portugal. Our delegate from Germany, how do you vote?
I'm Dustin Thomasberger from Germany, Berlin, and I voted yes.
Our delegate from Spain, how do you vote?
Hello, my name is Jose from Spain, and I voted yes, of course.
Thank you, Spain. Our delegate from Italy, how do you vote? We're not going to throw it.
I'm Michele Malbisha from Italy and I vote yes.
Thank you, Italy. Our delegate from the Netherlands, how do you vote?
Max van Rossum from Nederland, and given that we can update this constitution, we vote yes.
Thank you, Netherlands. Our delegate from Scotland, how do you vote?
I'm Larissa from Scotland and we voted yes.
Thank you, Scotland. The delegate from England, how do you vote?
I am Mark, and on behalf of the Rama community, we voted yes.
Thank you, England. Our delegate from Norway, how do you vote?
Can proudly voted yes.
Thank you, Norway. Our delegate from Austria, how do you vote?
I'm Luca, the delegate from Austria, and I voted yes.
Thank you, Austria. Our delegate from Georgia, how do you vote?
Hi, I'm Andrew from Georgia, and in Kartvuli language, I voted Hol, which means yes.
Thank you, Georgia. Our delegate from Serbia, how do you vote?
I'm Katarina from Belgrade and I voted yes.
The Our delegate from Bulgaria, how do you vote?
My name is Martin Marinov, and from behalf of the Bulgarian Catalan community, I vote yes.
Estonia. That was Bulgaria. One moment. Yep.
Hey everyone, my name is Astra, coming from digital country Estonia, and very honored to vote yes to the revolution.
Our delegate from Greece, how do you vote?
Hello, my name is Evangelos Karakatsis. I'm representing the community of Greece, and we vote yes.
Thank you, Greece. Our delegate from Peru, how do you vote?
Hi, my name is Eric Romero from Peru, and the Peruvian community voted yes.
Our delegate from Sao Paulo, Brazil, how do you vote?
Hello, my name is Maria Carmo. I'm representing the Brazilian community and I voted yes.
Our delegate from Rio de Janeiro, how do you vote?
Hello, my name is Antonio, and I voted yes.
Our delegate from Colombia, how do you vote?
Hello everyone, my name is Jaime Posada. I am representing the community from Bogota, Colombia, and I vote yes.
Thank you, Colombia. Our delegate from Venezuela, how do you vote?
Hi, my name is Wilmer. I represent Venezuela. My vote is yes.
Thank you, Venezuela. Our delegate from Mexico, how do you vote?
Everyone, my name is Christian. I'm representing the Mexican community, and we vote yes.
Thank you, Mexico. Our delegate from Paraguay, how do you vote?
My name is Kilo Montiel. I'm a delegate from Paraguay, and I vote yes.
Our first delegate from Argentina, how do you vote?
Hello, everyone.
I'm here with my friend Lucas from Buenos Aires, Argentina, and I vote yes.
Our delegate from Chile, how do you vote?
Hey, my name is Rodrigo. With Mauricio, we represent Chile, and we voted yes, and we're very hopeful of the future of Cardano. Thank you very much.
Our delegate from Bolivia, how do you vote?
Hello, my name is Jose Velasquez, and we vote yes as well.
Thank you, Bolivia. Our delegate from Ecuador, how do you vote?
Hola con todos, mi nombre es Latita Cori y represento a la comunidad de Ecuador. My name is David, I'm from Ecuador, and my vote is yes.
Our delegate from San Diego, how do you vote?
Hi everyone, my name is Rodrigo Gomez, representing San Diego, California, and I voted yes.
Thank you, San Diego. Our delegate from Chicago, how do you vote?
I'm Ken Ladd from the Chicago Workshop, with participation from the Midwest and Mountain West of the United States. I voted yes.
Our delegate from Philadelphia, how do you vote?
My name is Nadia Hopkins, and I'm here representing Philadelphia, and I also voted yes.
Thank you, Philadelphia. Our delegate from Fort Myers, how do you vote?
My name is Zachary Sosby from Fort Myers, Florida, and we voted yes.
Thank you, Fort Myers. Our delegate from Washington, D.C., how do you vote?
My name is Lee Yost. I represent D.C., Maryland, and Virginia, and I vote yes.
Thank you, Washington, D.C. Our delegate from Austin, how do you vote?
I'm Gabriel Talamantes from Austin, Texas. After the results of this workshop, the amazing consensus we have reached, I've changed the vote from Texas from a no to a yeehaw!
Thank you, Austin. Our delegate from Puerto Rico, how do you vote?
I'm Gisela Rosa, and I vote no.
Thank you, Puerto Rico. Our delegate from Vancouver, how do you vote?
Well, my name is Cameron Smith from Vancouver.
your seat. The reps are ready for a shot of this. Yes.
Thank you, Vancouver. Our delegate from Toronto, how do you vote?
Hi, I'm William Doyle from the Toronto Workshop. I vote yes.
Thank you, Toronto. And I'm going to send it back over to Nairobi. Our delegate from Nairobi.
We have one person outstanding here, Nairobi.
Our delegate from Nairobi. Hold on, Darlington, I didn't catch that because people were giving such a loud round of applause here in the room. I want to give you your due. Darlington, our delegate from Nairobi, how do you vote?
The Nairobi Economic Community votes no.
And that concludes the delegates. I want to check and make sure if there are any discrepancies between the verbal vote and what we're good.
It's all good.
Okay, let's officially.
Are you okay, my friends? My dear friend, are you okay? It's a time for us to close the voting period.
Reshma.
Are we okay?
This is Reshma. She is the director of fund over here. She is the Nairobi version of Eric. So if we need any music, dance, and anything like that, Reshma is the person.
Perfect. Mercy, may we close the vote for Nairobi. Are you accepting of closing the vote?
Okay, so at this point, we are going to close the vote. I think I went a little bit ahead of myself, so we are closing the vote.
Thank you, Mercy. And from Buenos Aires, we will declare the vote is closed.
I want to just give you a moment instead of just moving to the next thing to be here for a few seconds at least. Yes, please. Any hugs? Any vibes? Pictures? Soaking it in?
That's exciting.
Delegates, please don't leave the room because we have one last vote here on the committee.
I think we're all along.
Delegates, please, come forward.
You know, I don't know enough information to ever say this is my opinion, but I
I have like a weird feeling in my stomach about this. Like all those guesses is almost like it's almost 95%. That's cool.
All right.
I mean,
Hey everyone, got one more thing to do. We are going to now hold the vote for the chair and vice chair of the delegate special committee that will be running the supplemental materials and future works moving forward. Are you guys all ready? All right, in Kenya, would you guys please get out your envelope of Convention Delegate Committee 1? So Jack and Mercy and co-hosts for Convention Delegate Committee 1.
I think I might be too disagreeable just because I heard all of those.
Help me pass out these votes.
Like there was a time I'm like, you know what, I'm saying
It's
yes.
one vote.
And then I'm like, somebody say no. Yeah, no. And then I'm like, you know what, I want to have fun.
Now, hopefully all of you.
But now I'm like, I'm ready to pack up.
Remember that in your workshops,
This gives me a weird
you use the voting tool.
Okay, I've heard you guys.
You chose it to attend
I
this
don't
convention.
think, I don't know.
This is that same tool. Only this time, you are electing to chair. Oh, can you hear me?
I'm concerned the D-Reps will pass it, and there's something behind the D-Rep thing.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna yeah. You're looking great, man.